ẹ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá mi ọ̀rọ̀ ti padà lánà o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ní solution bá dé, ìyẹn ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ ajínigbé ajínipa lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. ọ̀rọ̀ ti bẹ́yìn yọ o, torí pé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí, solution táwọn olóyìnbó, ohun táwọn olóyìnbó pè solution, ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa káàkiri Benue, tí wọ́n ń pa l'Ondo, tó ń pa l'Èkìtì, tó ń pa káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin Nàìjíríà pátápátá báyìí, látọwọ́ bàbá wa Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ Nàìjíríà. ni wọ́n ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ rèé. tá a bá fẹ́ kó dáwọ́ dúró, kí la máa ṣe? báwo la ṣe ṣe? àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ ni wọ́n parapọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, tí wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé gbogbo èèyàn wípé tó bọ́yá o, ohun tá a máa ṣe rèé, ó ti dowó ẹni wọ́n bá ti pa. ẹni tí Boko Haram bá ti pa, ó ti dowó báyìí, àbí swap ni o, àbí kinní kan ni o, tó bá ti jẹ́ pé látọwọ́ àwọn terrorist ni wọ́n ti pa ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ti dowó. ẹ wò ó, ṣé ká sọ pé káwọn ẹbí wọn máa jó kán máa yọ̀? torí pé èmi ò gbàdúrà àárọ̀ ẹ̀ nínú ẹbí tèmi, àmọ́ ó dàbí kó ti dowó. ẹ farabalẹ̀ wá wo fídíò yìí, mò ń bọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ gbé yín lọ́dọ̀ bàbá yìí, òun rèé, ẹ̀ ṣó bẹ́ẹ̀.
Let us be honest to ourselves. It is failure of leadership. The president, it is time for the president to act now. The country is going down. If you look at the social media everywhere, drums of war, civil war is gradually moving. You see Muslim clerics, Christian clerics preaching hatred. You see people talking about tribes anyhow. Garbage in, garbage out. If you put an incompetent person to head a place, it will not bring good result. So why are we keeping people if we know there is no good result there? So, Mr. President, is it the dividend of democracy that we are talking about? Killings every day? What kind of a country is it? What is the value of human life in Nigeria? What is the value? We should ask ourselves. Killings are taking place everywhere. We don't care. It is the primary responsibility of government protection of life and property. The APC convention, the police mobilizing 5,000 people in the place that is no more than 5 hectares. They are deploying helicopter. Throughout the killings in Plateau, did they deploy any helicopter? Did they deploy 5,000 policemen? How many policemen? How many hours did it take? When we come here, we talk. They say we are against government. What is against the government? If government is not doing the right thing, we will continue to talk. It is time for the president to act. He should sack the people that are not competent. He has said it so many times. There are some people that are not competent. Today, a lot of injustice taking place in Nigeria, and we are keeping quiet. We must address this insecurity. If we don't address it, we'll wake up one day and we'll see people. We can continue to come here and be reading motions, passing resolution, 1 minute prayer, take emergency. These are the things that we've been doing for more than 2 years. What is the solution? The solution is on the table of the president, and it is time for him to act. Anybody can be a victim of what is happening. That is my route. I always go to Bauchi through that road, and I don't even carry more security men, so anybody can fall victim of what is happening. Mr. President, the amount of energy, the amount of resources our security agencies are deploying on politicians is enough to solve some of this problem. The kind of resources, the kind of people they are putting on politicians is enough to solve this problem. If it was political rally or what this thing, you will have seen so many people there. You have seen helicopter, or you have seen policemen there. Some people that are not competent surrounded the president, and they are giving him wrong advice. Wrong. Some people that don't even mix with people. Some people that are cooled down somewhere in a small place. They don't listen to people. We are representing people. We always listen to the people. They call us. They tell us what is happening. Some people, you don't even have access to them, and they are the one advising government on what to do. We will continue to have this problem. And if this thing is a democracy we're craving, I have no this thing. I can one day stand here and resign, or I can put up anything. There is no, what is the dividend? Every day, this thing. Mr. President, as a solution to this, we must place value for human life. Even if it is 30 million, even if it is Muhammad, so that once they kill somebody, the government has to pay that money. Maybe if they look at the amount of money they are going to be paying every day, I think it will make the government to sit up. In Zamfara, just yesterday, about 14 people, this thing. If you charge the government to be paying 50 million for each soul, I think the government will wake up. We can't continue. Our people are being killed every day. They are being buried like garbage. You look at the people in the hospital, they are there, left on their own. So what is the value? We must ask ourselves, what is the value of human life in Nigeria? And every day, we keep seeing headsmen, Fulani, everything they call it. Arrest the people. The work of the security is not even mobilizing. It's to prevent these things. It's not about telling us that after crisis, you have mobilized something. It's not the work. So we are here every day, we bring motion, we bring things. It is time, everything is on top of the president table. A lot of things are going on, and he has to take action. If he doesn't take action, these things will continue to take place. This thing is something that we can solve. We have people that can solve these problems. But because of hypocrisy, because they don't have godfathers, they are being relegated to nothing. Today you go to the police are demoralized, no discipline in the police, because you create a special promotion that you keep promoting people that are giving money, people that are close to politicians, people that are close to you, whereby some people are there in Maiduguri fighting Boko Haram, fighting so many things. Even their allowances are not paid. Somebody is sitting in the office every month. We are giving him special promotion, giving money. Without the police, we cannot achieve anything. No country will progress under democracy without the police. And there is no discipline there. The morale of the officers totally down. There was an officer that called me. He said because of that special promotion, he felt like joining Boko Haram. He said that is what he felt. And the policeman that met Senator Allah, what he told Allah, you can confide on that Allah, because of this injustice that is taking place. A lot of injustice is taking place in the country, and we are not addressing it, and we are thinking that we'll have positive result. It's not possible.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ? Ẹ gbọ́ ohun tí sẹ́nétọ̀ yìí sọ láàrin èmi àti yín. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣé kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ tá a jọ jẹ àpérò ẹ̀? Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yìí sọ, ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa. Ẹ ti gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ báyìí. Wípé solution sí bó ṣe ń pa àyàn, bó ṣe ń jiyàn gbé, bó ṣe ń ṣe gbá, bó ṣe ń ṣàwo lọ́tùn lósì, wípé ọwọ́ ìjọba ló wà. Àṣé tí wọ́n bá péjọ bíríkótó, tí wọ́n péjọ bíríkótó, tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pé tòun nǹkan báyìí la máa ṣe, wọ́n ní orí tébù Bọ́lá Tinubu ni yóò ní ọ̀rọ̀ ń dé dúró sí. Àmọ́ tí wọ́n bá gbérù ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí pé òkè o, ìjọba ẹnikẹ́ni tí àwọn èèyàn yìí bá ti pa 50 million lówó orí kan. Àmọ́ lọ́dọ̀ tèmi, ṣé owó ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn yìí láàsọ páwọn ẹbí wọn ń gbà ní? Àbíjọba àbáwọn wo ló máa gbé gbogbo owó yìí? Àti pé ṣé 50 million lè dá èèyàn padà? Àbá many million ẹni ó wà láyé tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún 30 ọdún àbí 36 years kò rí pension gbà, lọ́jọ́ tó bá ti kúrò lọ́fíìsì níbi títí ń jókòó ní pension ọ́fíìsì, títí ń dúró tiri níjọ́ kan ní olùlẹ̀gbè àwo lọ, òun ò rówó gbà. Ǹjẹ́ ẹni tí àwa pa tó jẹ́ pé ìsúwàpò Boko Haram nìkan kan lọ́pàá sóhun ní òrówó gbà. No. Ìbéèrè tèmi ni ṣé irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rówó gbà? Lóòótọ́ arákùnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ìyẹn sẹ́nétọ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí tá ìwò yìí, sẹ́nétọ̀ yìí ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú bí bó ṣe ń dùn tó, bí inú ẹ̀ ṣe ń bàjẹ́ tó, àti pé bó ṣe rò pé bóyá tá a bá gbígbérú ìgbésẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá yóò ṣiṣẹ́. Lẹ́yìn tí mo ti mọ̀ yìí pé ní gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní house yẹn kò sẹ́ni tó lè support ẹ̀, àyàfi tó bá ní èèyàn bíi 2, 3, 4 tí wọ́n jọ wá láti ibìkan náà níbi tí bàtà ti ń ta wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀ báyìí. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn yòókù ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń sọ ní comment section. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Sọ yẹ orí bẹ́ẹ̀? Ǹjẹ́ yẹn ni solution sọ̀rọ̀ ní orílẹ̀-èdè tá a wà yìí? Rárá, òun kọ́. Ọ̀nà àbáyọ kan ṣoṣo tó wà òun ni pé kán pín orílẹ̀-èdè. Ó ti tóbi jù nǹkan tẹ́nìkan lè máa oversee lọ. Ó ti tóbi jù. Ìwọ̀n tá à ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ wo àwọn àpẹẹrẹ tí bàbá yẹn gbélẹ̀ wípé lórí àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni campaign ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá á fi ṣíṣọ́ àwa aráàlú lẹ̀, wọ́n á máa lọ sí campaign ground. Yes, torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni allocation owó tó máa gbà wá, wọ́n ó gbowó náà. Ẹ wo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀ láti fi hàn yín bí wọ́n ṣe tẹ tear gas sí àwọn èèyàn lójú nítorí pé wọ́n lọ campaign fún èèyàn. Tear gas yẹn máa fún ẹlòmíì ní heart attack, ẹlòmíì ojú yẹn ò lè ríran dáadáa mọ́ láyé tí kò láyé. Nítorí owó kíni? Nítorí owó tọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n fún lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ campaign. Tí wọ́n bá sì débẹ̀ tán ní ìrántí ẹ̀ mọ́. Èmi ò sọ pé ìyẹn ṣe campaign, àmọ́ kí là ń campaign lé lórí? Nígbà tá a bá débẹ̀ tán tá a rí solution sí ìṣòro Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wo àwọn tí mo fẹ́ fi wò yìí ọ̀nà ibi tá a lò jìnnà, ibẹ̀ nìkan kọ́ là ń lọ, òun rèé. Ẹ wá wo àwọn recruit iswap. Àwọn they just recruited iswap tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ recruit àwọn ọmọ 10, 12 years tí wọ́n ń gbé aṣọ wọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn. Sórílẹ̀-èdè ni òun rèé. Ẹ bá mi wò wọ́n, ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ wò, mo ń padà bọ̀.
Did you see the calamity that is about to befall on Nigeria? Did you see the upcoming danger that will befall on our dear great nation, Nigeria? Children bandits. I mean, children terrorists. You see them? They already were recruited into terrorism and banditry. These children are not even up to 10 years. Many of them, look at, they are not even up to 10. And now they are now teaching them jihad, terrorism, and banditry. See what they breed in the north. See what they are breeding in the north. This is ISWAP Pro Max. And they are breeding them in Nigeria. And the government are keeping quiet, seeing children like this into terrorism. Nigeria is finished. Oh. This is not funny. Oh. It's not funny. Children that should be in the school. Do you know the painful part? I can beat my chest and swear that these children don't know what they are doing. Because they are kids. They can't differentiate between right and wrong. They don't know if what they are doing is right or wrong. It's only they believe in what they ask them to do or what they were told to do. And this is the most painful part of it. That these children don't know that what they are doing is wrong. What is the government even doing, for Christ's sake? The Child Protection Service in Nigeria, do we even have the child security in this country that will fish out these children and save them? Because if they grow up this way, this is a big calamity, a danger to this nation, and it will not be funny at all.
ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Ṣé ẹ ti rí wọn? Ẹ wo àwọn ọmọ ọdún mẹ́wàá, ọdún mẹ́jọ, ọdún méjìlá, ẹ wò wọ́n tí wọ́n recruit sínú káàmpù kí wọ́n máa ṣe kíni níbi táwọn eléyìí máa dàgbà sí náà wà yẹn. Wọ́n ti kọ́ wọn bó ṣe ń yìnbọn. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé kíní yìí máa dúró. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ dúró? Nígbà tí àwọn bàbá ti fi lé ọmọ lọ́wọ́, ó ti di ogún, ó ti di ogún ìdílé, ó ti di nǹkan ìdílé. Ta ló fẹ́ dá dúró? No, ẹ sọ fún mi. Ta lẹni tó fẹ́ dá dúró báyìí? Ẹ wá sọ sójà lọ́rùn wọn. Wọ́n ti ń kọ́ wọn bá àti yìnbọn. Ọlọ́run ló mọ ọdún tí wọ́n ti kó àwọn eléyìí pamọ́. Bóyá láti 8 years bíi 4, 5 years back ni wọ́n ti kó wọn pamọ́, àbí 2, 3 years tó ti ń kọ́ wọn bá àti yìnbọn báyìí. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀kọ́ òdì nípa ìmọ̀ burúkú tí wọ́n kó sí wọn lọ́pọlọ, kí wọ́n lè wá dojúkọ ìran Nàìjíríà, ìran Yorùbá. Adédákẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ yìí ń sọ yìí ṣe correct. Àwa ti sọ wípé màkàmàkàn ló yẹ kàn. Oyè tó kan ará Ọ̀yọ́ yọ kan ará Ẹdẹ, ó ti ń kàn yín báyìí. Ó máa kàn yín. Yes. Wọ́n máa jí yín gbé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í ṣèpè. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá wọlé tọ̀yìn, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé, ṣe bí náà lẹ́rú wọn, yẹn ọmọ iléèwé táwọn eléyìí lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ lọ́léèwé. Kùránì náà máa kọ́ wọn. Lárúbáwá ni wọ́n fi kọ́ wọn. Wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí ojú wọn là sí civilization kó civilize. Kí wọ́n bá lè kó ẹ̀kọ́ sí wọn lọ́pọlọ. Ẹ wáyé. Ẹ wo ìran kí ni kápá àwọn eléyìí? 10 years. 10 years láàrin swap. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. A tún padà.